Embarrassing.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go!
Now the first carry for Bryce Love. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Six yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Check 43. Check 31. Check 31.
On second down, Love. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
On first down, here's Love. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught.
Oh,
Touchdown, Washington. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
let's go, let's go. 60, orange.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
You ain't doing nothing today. Set. Switch.
Manning now on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Let's go. Mike 54. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in...
They'll run on first down. Love. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a give running right is Love. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 9 yards on the gain there, so from 2nd and 19, now we've got a 3rd and 10. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Haskins toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And counting the defense here, the Redskins have 6 defensive backs out there. From the gun, it's Manning. And an alley to run. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL,
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. But the Redskins look to get this one back, and indeed they did. It's still Washington football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Love. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
Now Haskins. Able to find Shaheen, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
And the Redskin first down.
Not 54, right? Mark 54. Hey, pick your game up.
Play action. Haskins.
Oh, no, get out of here. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit, man.
Big yardage that time for the Redskins. And even 40 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get rid. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Bryce Love, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Saquon Barkley running right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff looking right. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at about the Redskins 31.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Ready. 60 out block. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Ready, go.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. You're out. Hey, come on. Ready.
Now they'll throw it with Madden. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They have a first and 10 at the 13-yard line. On first down, here's Breida. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Looking to throw on second down. Madden. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go four verticals because, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4.
Whoa, how? Real
at the
how?
23, make it the 24.
Get out of here. He was engaged.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run.
Yo, come on, man.
And when they
Why did you throw it that far? He stopped.
Maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Manning. Open target here, Darius Slayton. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
A toss out to Barkley. And he'll take
Face
this
mask,
one
rep.
from
Come on
about
now.
4 up to the 40.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the 40 now on second down. Manning. Catch made by
down,
Slayton.
baby.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Shotgun now for Manning. And he rifles one incomplete.
Come on, Zal.
Was the
You
intended
professional out
target.
here,
And
Zal.
that'll bring up second down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley.
Yo, he's engaged. How is this
Close to the
possible,
first
man?
down marker
I am
at
not
the
getting it.
Redskins 39.
Not getting it.
This drive is turning into an extended one,
How's he
and the
engaging
guy
somebody?
carrying the ball,
He's
he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Check. Recon, 132 fight. Bravo! 58, come on. Yep, 58. Ready, go.
From the gun, Manning. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Yo, pass interference, ref. He beat me up out there. He's beating me up out there.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You gotta see that.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll be
Come on,
corralled
man.
well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
You know, has to be really happy after that play. The offensive line. To be able to create space in that situation when everything's jammed in and everyone knows you're going to run it, that's a big-time
Yeah, because
play.
you're probably just thinking, hey, let's get to the 4 or 5 and get some breathing room, right?
That's all you're asking for. That's all your punter's asking for. Instead, he's not necessary now.
Shift. Rotate. Check three.
They'll run again with Love on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Come on, set. Defense, let's go. That QB's traps. Let's go.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Trying to lay one up deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2.
Come on, block for me.
At the 14-yard line on the return. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to get the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Y'all just let him do it. Y'all let him in every time.
Ready, break. 6 by 56. General, flash. Echo.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
You ain't going nowhere.
56, the Mike, boys. 56. Check.
Yes. Arnie. Ready.
On 2nd and 15 now. Manning, he's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Ball pass interference.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check out. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
To throw is Manning.
Pass interference, ref, throw it.
But
These niggas out here beat me up
Let's see
all
what that's
game.
about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said
You gotta call it, ref.
The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check three. Check safety. Check safety.
61. Matchbox, right. Fan. Check 49. Go. Go.
Operating from the gun. Manning.
Yo, ref. That's not pass interference, ref.
He won the fight for the football.
Pass interference.
That one goes for 30 yards. It's a great throw right there and really showed a lot of confidence in his receiver.
He certainly did. Ball was in the air a long time, but he counted on the adjustment that we saw near the end of the play. As that ball was descending, who was going to come down with it? He counted on his guy, and he gambled correctly.
Here's Manning to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Manning. And this is caught at the end. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. In for the score, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch.
I refuse to be man
He's
just
going
about
to carry
me.
that in at contract time.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Fight back.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to. And the ball comes out.
No!
That ball is not
Come
free.
on, baby.
When a teammate comes along and scoops
You
it
gotta
up.
be kidding me.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On first down, it's Love. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of
Get him out of here.
quarter. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
I'm bringing in bruises that's going to do you.
They go play action with Haskins. And
Yeah!
this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now it's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it.
Yo, wake your ass up. Let that motherfucker go. Come on, man.
Pretty good.
Come on, man.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First down, Redskins.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. Boom. 9 yards as the pick up there. They'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Watch the right. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
Again, they're going to go with Boone. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give, right side.
Hey!
It's Love.
Hey, how is Love back in the game?
And he will
Get out of here! He was out for the game.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
Oh, and he just avoided my dude when he busted that thing like that. Okay.
It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Boy, I'm getting cheated out here. Nigga got a guy
Field
back
goal
out.
could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. This is Love. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
They went right back to
His shoulder hurt. He out the game.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
36. Watch out. Under 10. 10. Hey, it's free.
On the carry, it's Love. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
He's
had his
he
way
hurt.
on this one, but this
Broken combo, he hurt these fools.
It'll go as a loss of a yard. And
How they coming back from the dead, man? Got the motherfucking Undertaker music playing. Got the niggas walking from the dead. Come on, man.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Love.
No.
Calling no
Good push, boys.
So no
Good
help
push.
there. And now 4th and goal. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them a
we
lead.
getting bamboozled on that
Certainly a long way from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do.
Let me check the medical center. Other nigga go out, man.
But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Yo, how am I tripping over
I would think that they
motherfuckers?
would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley. And
Yo, get out of here,
at
man.
The line of scrimmage.
How is that?
Officially
We're
no
supposed to
gain
run
on the
straight
play,
up.
and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. He's got Fuller. 13 yards. Good for a Giant 1st down.
Let's go.
13 yards on the play. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Yo, oh my goodness. Come on, stall me out, B-Boski. Stall me out, baby. Come on, man. Stall me out, man. This get off the dude and dive. Oh my goodness.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now it's Barkley.
Damn.
Call it a
Somebody
game of
help me.
yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Top round, ready, go.
Manning to throw. Got a man, Slayton. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
At the 31-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It's our time. Watch twist.
Now Manning. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Yo, ref! Come on, man. What you calling right now, man? Fuck, man. What you want, man?
Aaron Pickett. He's on quite the interception.
Man, what the fuck you want, man? You made me lose this game. Call me and shit right now. You had all day to call me back.
How many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up
Man,
to
your
be
phone,
linebackers? So the ball skills
man.
are the
Get out of
same.
here. Whole
Right?
day?
The coverage skills and
What,
responsibilities
you been
are
in
the
a coma?
same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Man, you just got me beat, man. Calling me.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Here's Love again. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee.
Mike 54. Quit talking about it and bring it.
So hand to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Redskins, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Mark, I mean, what's his name was hurt, man. What the fuck? This nigga was hurt with his shoulder injury. You know, he came back from the dead. Juicy.